I never go out in New York. I never go out unless I'm working. I love staying in the house. I don't know why. And I know that guys are playing out there, you know, and I think they're great musicians, all the younger musicians that I'm hearing about, you know, and it just seemed like maybe I'm getting a little older, I don't know. Like people start coming out, you know, at night, you know, because of the violence and stuff like that, you know. Back in the '60s, and there was a lot of things happening. There was a lot of music happening, and a lot of guys was working. And more a musician was like working at that time and expressing themselves. There was more places to play, and that was a great audience for it, you know. Working with John, you know, in that period, you know, he was into health, fitness, and trying to eat right, trying to body, you know, in shape, and we never talked about music too much, you know. He what he saw in me, you know, I don't know. I probably never know, you know. He asked me to play for a while, and from that experience, you know, it just grew and came a part of me at that time, and that was a great experience for me, you know. And I think John Coltrane was one of my big influence. Besides another tenor player back in my hometown in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm not the type of person that come in and I have an idea or something. I'm looking for something. I usually just come in, just let it happen, and I try to do my most important thing is myself, trying to play and trying to do my best to make the best kind of music. You know, trying to communicate with the rest of the musicians. I'm not so much of a you know, technical player myself, and probably not that much of a, you know, intellectual player as some other musicians. You know, my what I do is, you know, express. That's what I do. Before I went over there, you know, I was on the West Coast for a while, maybe about 6 years, and so I happened to play with some Moroccan musicians there on the West Coast. So when I went to Morocco on the trip to make a recording, it wasn't new to me about the instruments and the way the music would take me. Every day we went to this palace. There was a Muslim brother over there, you know. He let us use the place, and we came every day, and we recorded every day. One tune that I wrote myself, you know, I started playing it so they could hear it, you know, how it go. But it seemed like the first time I played it down, they just caught it, you know. And from that point, we went on and used it as like a skeleton and build from it, you know. And they seemed to add something something else to it that I never did think of, I never thought of, you know, doing, which made it even greater and a much greater, you know, experience playing with it. Roots began in Africa. I sort of criticize myself a lot, with that kind of trying to go back and listen to something, that I knew I could have done better. I just don't want to hear it anymore. Everything comes from like within with me, and that's how I do it. I don't know about somebody else, another person, this is the way I do it. It all has to come from inside, It may not be no end to what it's all about, but that's how that's how I express it, the way I feel, and try to bring the best of myself, or the best quality of myself, and trying to grow, and trying to develop, and trying to be trying to be a man of qualities.